Reni, hi. Thank you for being with me today and thank you for the great panel discussion. But please introduce yourself to the audience and share a few insights about the project you're working on.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me here today. My name is Reni Achkar. I'm one of the founders of The Social Laboratory. We're a Web3 native marketing agency based out of London and Dubai. I've recently moved here. We focus on organic community growth. We go all the way from conception of strategy, all the way through to implementation, and all the way through to analytics. What we specialize in is personal branding for C-suite executives. We believe that's a missing piece of Web3 and that we haven't really seen that being much of a trend. However, we're trying to change that. And then we obviously focus on organic community growth. We've seen, at my previous project, WhaleMap, I was the CMO, and we saw a lot of success just through organic, so we didn't really have a big ad spend or work with many KOLs on a paid basis. It was all organic, so I decided to implement that into another business, as I said, called The Social Laboratory, TSL, Social Labs, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, we've been doing that for 3 years now, and looking forward to 2024.
Amazing. You said that you was operating in a different country earlier, then moved to the UAE. In terms of operation, what was the difference? In terms of regulations, what was the difference? Where you feel more comfortable? What's the response of the audience and community?
I think, as you probably know, in the UK last year, they completely restrict, well, not completely, but they have implemented many restrictions when it comes to Web3 and crypto marketing, which has obviously made it extremely difficult for marketers like myself to help clients based in the UK. I think the main difference is how severe the regulations are. I think in Europe in general, they're really trying to find ways to implement regulations, which both has a negative side, but also a positive side, because it does clear those projects that don't really want to have a positive impact on the industry and just are there for a quick rug pull and make some money and leave. Whereas in the UAE, it's a lot more free and crypto friendly, which is great. It helps us work with our clients. It makes our job a lot easier, and we can become a lot more creative knowing that the country and the regulations here are supporting us rather than trying to go against us. So yeah, that's really the biggest difference I've noticed.
I see. And so within the community, so you said that you have more of the interest, so it's growing faster here and easier?
Yeah, I think Dubai specifically, well, UAE as a whole, in fact, is now really growing quite quickly. It is becoming, I think, one of the main crypto hubs in the world, alongside Singapore and maybe Miami. I think Dubai is growing at the fastest rate possible. You have people from all over the world here. You have people from Southeast Asia, Eastern Europe, North America. Literally, virtually anybody can be here, build their business, and not have any issues because the country is really trying to promote that here. And when it comes to the community, events like we are here right now at scale, they happen very frequently, and it's very easy to network and find new business partners, new friends, and more importantly, more partnerships for your business. So yeah, I'm very happy here.
I see, that's great. And within Web3 space, which projects and which fields you see is growing faster and more popular nowadays?
Yeah, that's a very great question. This year I've spoken to about 20 people just at events like this. This is my second event. I think we've seen, for some reason, I see a lot of launchpads coming up. I've asked this question today to one of a fellow Web3 professional who's working in this industry. He's launched a launchpad. Why is this happening? Well, there's probably going to be more projects coming out, and obviously, they want to become a tier 1 launchpad. So launchpads definitely, but I think there's also, what we haven't seen yet is more technical projects with a lot of utility. We've worked with clients such as Assure DeFi, Crayon Digital, Gateway FM, and all three of those projects provide some form of value, which is more technical, which hasn't been fully appreciated up until this point. And we hope to see more projects like that because as much as I love the occasional NFT, I love seeing ICOs, I think there's so much more to blockchain, and for the last few years we've just seen the tip of the iceberg, and now with mass education and people actually understanding the industry and technology behind it, we will be seeing more and more technical projects come out. Yeah.
I see, but which also industries you see are implementing faster and responding more warmly to the new projects within the Web3 space?
Definitely the green energy. I think there's use cases for both sides there. How they can implement blockchain tech into both things like data tracking, but also. I won't go into too much detail because I'm not fully aware of the tech behind it, but I know of different projects that are somehow a hybrid of green energy and blockchain. So I think that's definitely going to be an interesting industry which I will be following and trying to learn more about, as I have no clue how it's all happening at this point in time. Yeah.
I see. I think that's the reflection of the sustainability goals that we are now trying to achieve. So let's watch the space. And thank you for the conversation.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate 3.0 TV having me here today. Have a nice day. Thanks.